Today is one of the busiest travel days of the year. We are taking a live look right now at I-10 and the Bonnie Carey Spillway. Everything seems to be flowing very smoothly right there. Obviously, we'll pack up a little bit later.
Yeah, well, tomorrow many of us are going to gather with our families around the table to celebrate Thanksgiving. Some people, of course, are enjoying a plate right where you are. Others are traveling across the country to spend the day with loved ones.
And because of that, airports can be a very busy place the day before a holiday. So we sent out WWL Louisiana's Alyssa Curtis at Armstrong International. Alyssa, how are the TSA lines?
Guys, it's really not busy at all. Considering tomorrow is Thanksgiving, take a look at what we're looking at right now. This is the TSA line right now. People are just breezing through. We've been here since earlier today. It was a little bit more congested around 11, 12 o'clock, but still I was surprised at how smooth those lines were moving. But of course, there are no guarantees when you're traveling during the holidays, so always be prepared, like some of the travelers we caught up with today. The day before Thanksgiving at MSY wasn't such a scary sight this year.
Seems like it's so far not as busy as we expected. We heard a lot of people talking about how crazy it was going to be, and it doesn't seem to be that bad.
Some holiday travelers like Brian and Courtney Davis arrived extra early just in case.
We're about 4 hours early.
But they say after all, they didn't really need to.
I was expecting the worst.
We wanted to see exactly how long those TSA lines were, so we timed the Davises from when they got in line to when they got through security. It took them about 24.5 minutes. So this year's day before Thanksgiving, travelers like John West,
I'm headed home to visit family for the holidays,
who didn't arrive hours early, didn't have a hard time at MSY.
It seems like it's a little bit crowded, but not too bad. I got parked and got over here to the terminal pretty quick.
But of course, no one wants to get stuck at an airport, especially during the holidays. TSA says they're expecting record-breaking crowds at the airports this holiday season. So keep that in mind and make sure you set yourself up for the smoothest possible travel day. A tip, limit any extra stuff you may have on or in your hands.
Put that inside your carry-on bag rather than putting it in a bin, because people get very stressed out, obviously, during the holidays. Their crowds are large. So it's better to not put anything into the bins unless you have to.
And if you want to bring home any leftovers, double check what you can and can't bring in your carry-on. Now, I pretty much always Uber when I'm coming to the airport and flying out of here, MSY. But if you're going to drive and park here, you're going to want to check the Fly MSY websites for some parking availability. Right now, it's showing that some parking spots opened up in almost every single lot within the last 30 minutes or so when I last checked it. But those are filling up, especially because of the holidays. So just check them and make sure, or worst case scenario, do like me and Uber over here. But of course, just be prepared when you're traveling this holiday season. Reporting live at MSY, Alyssa Curtis, WWL Louisiana.
All right, thank you, Alyssa. Good advice.